And we are live. All right, my friends. Pull up a table. You're all welcome to the VC family table. Get my organization here real quick while we get going. And let's see. Okay. Looks like we got 8 of you here right off the giddy up. That's great. We'll hang tight for a few minutes. Hey Russell, how you doing, man? Before we start showing records. So today I'm going to do what I did last week. I had a lot of fun last week, Fluffy, showing records, and a lot of my friends and y'all and a few people that I hadn't known yet bought some records from me, and that was really fun. But I think the thing that's the cool thing, Jens is here. Hey, is that it's just fun to show records and to see what people have. And even if you're not buying a record, just having it on in the background or chilling out on a Sunday morning, I think can be kind of fun. So yesterday morning, I was sitting listening to records with Rochelle in the house, and just got on the Facebook Marketplace, and there was hey Revs and Chris, how you doing, guys? There was an ad for 5 Bruce Springsteen albums for $40. Well, it was for $50, and I thought, well, $10 for a Bruce album in good shape is okay. So, and I don't have much Bruce. I'm not a huge fan of Bruce, but I thought, if they're in good shape, maybe I can make a couple bucks on them or something like that. But so I contacted her and asked her if she would take 40, and she said, yeah. So I said, well, that's cool. Do you have other records? And she said, yeah, I do. And so I'm only 20 minutes from her place. So Rochelle and I hopped in the minivan and went in, and she came to the door, and the records were immaculate. And I'll talk about that in a second. And I said, can I, do you have other records I can look at? And she said, yeah. So I went in the house. The first thing I noticed was this huge painting of Albert Einstein, a portrait done in kind of a rainbow colors, kind of psychedelic a little bit, but it was really cool. So she took me in her spare bedroom, back bedroom, and there were 6 crates on the ground there. Turns out there was 352 records. So I flipped through one crate and saw some real, I guess you'd say, bangers, or some real, hey Joe, Cheryl's here, cool. And Greg, Ed, Raji, hi guys. Saw some really good stuff. So I said, hey, what would you like for all of the records? And she thought about it for a second, and she gave me a really good price, a price that I couldn't refuse. So I said yes, and I was in and out of there in 5 minutes. Got the records home, and I spent, let's see, I got home, I think it was around noon, and I was up till 10 o'clock last night going through them all and checking them all and pricing and doing different things. So there was I probably have, I don't know, 60 or 70 new wave-ish kind of albums here. And I'm going to go through those first. So I have on the screen there, Marty in Oregon. That's my handle on here on YouTube. It's also my Insta and my email at Gmail. So I guess I forgot to put email.gmail or whatever, but it's all Marty in Oregon, and you can contact me there. Some of my friends have other ways to contact me, and that's fine too. I'm not going to do an auction style. I don't know if that's the best way. That's probably the best way to do it, because if I show a really popular record, I kind of have to rely on who puts in the comments that they want it first, and that may get us into a little trouble. I don't want to cause a rift or do anything that's but we're just going to try it for today because I'm not really prepared. And if there's a dispute, maybe we can figure something out, cut the record in half or something, and each give you a record. So let's see. I'm going to start off with some more cheap stuff, just until we kind of get rolling. Maybe get a few more people in. We're at 16 now, I think. Hey, there's BK. How you doing? I wanted to wait until you got here. But anyway, so what we'll do is I have most of these priced. There are some that I don't have priced that we'll talk about, that if you're interested in, that that I still have to do some more obscure stuff that I have to do some research on. But we'll kind of cross that bridge when we come to it, if it's something that people want. So so let's just I guess. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show records and keep an eye on the chat as much as I can. And I think the easiest way would be for you all to just type in the record, and instead of saying "I want" or whatever, so you don't have to worry about typing anything more than just the record name in the chat, if you want to get dibs on it before, because there might be a few here that several people want. So I'm sorry that you have to be on the keyboard, right, on the jump there, but that, I guess that's just how we're going to do it for today. Hey Chauncey, one thing about these records is I've never seen a collection where every record is in, I mean, there isn't a scratch on any of these records, and most of them are, if not, I would say 90% of these are in near mint condition. Some of the covers aren't in the best. Most of them are in really good condition, and I'll make note of that when I show the records, that if there's something up with the cover or whatever. But I was just blown away by the conditioning of these records. I've never come across records that a lot of them don't even look like they've ever been played. So I think what I'm going to do is, I didn't have time to, of course, with all these records, I didn't have time to go through and ultrasonically clean them. But I'm going to do that before I, with the stack of records that you guys purchased today, and then put them in a Hudson outer sleeve. If you don't want me to ultrasonically clean the record, I mean, the thing is, they some of them just have a little bit of dust on them. Nothing, no, they're not dirty. They're just a little dusty. But I just thought it's kind of a nice thing to be able to do, to ultrasonically clean a record. But hey, John, if you don't want that, make note of that when you contact me. Also, keep, I'm going to put a sticker on each record with your name as I make the pile. But keep track of the records, because some of you will get more than one record. Keep track of your records so that we can cross-reference each other when we get to that. And if you're in the US, shipping is just $6. I've noticed that it's like $6.57 or $6.68 or whatever when I ship medium mail. I'm getting a stack of 100 mailers that's coming to me on Thursday. So I won't be able to. I ran out of all my mailers last week, and it wasn't, even though I got it on Amazon, the Prime delivery was taking me a week. I ordered them last Thursday, but they're not coming until this Thursday. So I'll be mailing stuff out at the end of the week. So anyway, okay. First one we have here is Times Square soundtrack. I have $10 on this. It's got Suzi Quatro, The Pretenders, Roxy Music, Gary Newman, Marcy Levy and Robin Gibb, Robin Johnson, The Ruts, Lou Reed, Desmond Child and Rogue, David Johansen, Patti Smith, The Cure, Garland Jeffries. Is it a good soundtrack, Russell? Yeah, it's in good shape. There's a little bit of down here, you can see where it got moist or whatever and stuck together, but and it's got a notch right here. But the vinyl is in really good shape. This one is VG Plus on this, but there's that one. And if you don't, I'm gonna go through them and I'll look at the. It might be easy to, if you put your record in all caps. When you want a record, use all caps. Might be easier to. And I'll remind, as we go through, I'll remind everybody of how we're going to do this. along the way. I love this sweater, John. It's awesome. Rochelle gave it to me. She brought it back from Ireland, actually, last time she went. Here's a Modern Girl soundtrack. This is still in the shrink. Vinyl is pristine. And this has got Depeche Mode, Anthony and the Champ, Floyd Joy, Female Body Inspectors, Tony Basil, George Black, Club Nouveau, Ice House, and TKA, and the Jesus and Mary Chain. Some candy talking. That. We're just going to go through some of these cheap ones. Oh, I have $8 on that. This is $5. This is Ray Davies, the soundtrack to Return to Waterloo. Still in the shrink. 24. Nice. I'm glad you're all here. Here's a Dave Davies. This is $6. This is the promo stamp on the back right there. Here's a lady we all know and love, Belinda. $7 for Belinda on IRS. I'll slow down. I'll go a little bit slower when we get to the more of the heavy hitters. I don't know who Ellen Foley is. Do you guys know who Ellen Foley is? This is $5, but the record's in perfect shape. Jan Weedlin, is that right? Did I get that right? Look at that awesome suit. The bowling ball and the trash can still in the shrink. This is $7. Actually, I'm going to make this $5. I don't know who some of these people are. Here's another one of hers. That's $5. Good shape. Is it Basil or Basil? I don't remember. This is $6. Are these? I think these are. I mean, that's the right price. If you don't want to just get this record and pay $6 for shipping. So if you go, another thing is, I know there were several people who watched the stream when it wasn't live after the fact, and then contact me later to see about records. So these will all be the stream will stay up and people can go in. She was an Easy Rider, really, Norman? I didn't know that. She just like 10 years old, huh? That's interesting. Okay, here we go with, well, let's see here. Susie Quattro, if you knew Susie, still in the shrink with the hype sticker. $7. She's now 81. Oh my goodness. David, you're cooking. Awesome. Ellen Foley is the background vocalist on Bat Out of Hell album. That is a good piece of trivia, David. Very cool. Falco, still in the shrink with a hype sticker. Was 99 cents. Went down to 2 for $1. $6 for this. The Fix, $5 for that. Great Buildings, Apart from the Crowd, with the hype sticker up there. $6 for this album. We'll burn through these. Idiot Savant, never heard of these guys before. $5 for this album. Let's see here. I'm gonna this Champagne, $5. This is a promo stamp up here. Oh, choreographed Bowie's Thin White Duke Tour, 1975. That's cool. She was cute, Jens. Do you guys know who Tantrum is? This is $5 on Ovation Records. This is a promo stamp. I guess it's on the Where is it? Oh, there it is, right there. The promo stamp there. Nick Gelder, $5 on Chrysalis, still in the shrink with the hype sticker. You really rock me. Hey Eddie, how you doing, man? Thanks for coming by. Lori Anderson, Mr. Heartbreak. I know nothing about this. $6. Again, guys, all these records are in VG Plus or near mint condition. Tom Tom Club, Close to the Bone. This is $8. There's a little bit of water damage right here, but the album is in good shape, great shape. Spandau Ballet, $7. Great Anderson album. Peter Gabriel is on it. Oh, I'm gonna have to listen to that if nobody wants it. Another Spandau Ballet, $7. What's the name of this? Parade. Okay, I have a. So I think I'm gonna sell these all together. These are all. I'm gonna sell all 4 of these for. Let's do $20 for David Johansen. Sweet Revenge. This is the Buster Poindexter. It's still in the shrink. Live It Up. R.I.P. to David Johansen. I think he died just a couple months ago. And Here Comes the Night. New York Dolls, right? Is that the band he was in? I think that's right. So if you want the David Johansen package, it's $20 for all that. The Style Council, Internationalists. Yeah. Holly and the Italians, The Right to Be Italian. This is a UK press. You see the pounds. Backtracks, I think, is a record store in the UK. There's a couple albums with that on it. Yeah, £3.99, but this is $13 for Holly and the Italians. Okay. Okay, here we go. The Go-Go's. $12 for the Go-Go's. Let's see if there's it's got the original liner, and it's in near mint condition, great shape. I have 2 of these. Okay, one is opened. This is opened, and it's a promo, and it's yeah, near mint condition. $12 for this, and this is a sealed copy with 99 cents on the. I don't think this is. Yeah, this is American. It does have a notch down here, but $20 for the sealed copy of the Go-Go's. Here's this is a huge album. Culture Club, $6 for Boy George. This is a sealed copy of Men Without Hats. I don't know anything about this. It's on MCA. It has a notch, but it's sealed. $6 for that. This is a Miguel Bose. This is a Mexican press, actually, made in Spain. I don't know anything about this guy. On Epic, but there was no. I don't think they released this in the U.S. at all, from what I could find anyway. Did I say Boy George? Yeah, Boy George. Pete Shelley, XL1 on Arista, $6. Nobody for the cheap heat so far. That's all good. All right. B52s. $15. I think that's a pretty good deal from what I'm hearing for the B52s. The cover is in I would say VG to VG plus, and the album is VG plus. It's got some rash on it, but not nothing that you'll hear at all. And here is the B52's Wild Planet, still in the shrink. This is $15 as well. It's got the original inner sleeve on it. Okay, Soft Cell. This has the original record, and it also has a 45 EP, 45 RPM EP in it. Suspiria. What's Suspiria? Is that like a Spanish music genre, Eddie? Anyway, this is $14, still in the shrink. Soft Cell. Soft Cell, Nonstop Erotic Cabaret. Suspiria is good. Suspiria is good. Here's a Soft Cell single. It's a 45 RPM single with Tainted Love. Everybody knows Tainted Love, right? Okay, now we're going to get into a little bit more of the stuff that maybe some of you want more. Okay, this is Gary Newman, or is it Neumann? Newman. This is The Pleasure Principle. It's got a little sticker on it, but you could probably peel that off if you want. But the record is, yeah, it's in really good shape on Atco. Gary Newman, this is $14. Gatefold, in good shape on Atco as well. The vinyl, it's great. Orchestral Moves in the Dark. I love this painting in the front. This is $12. It's on A&M. Is an Italian horror movie. Suspiria by Dario Argento. Okay, that's cool. Generation X, 33. I don't know these guys. This guy looks like Billy Idol. That's not Billy Idol, though. It's not Billy Idol, though, right? No, it just looks like him. I don't know if I could. Yeah, it is Billy Idol. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess this is the band he was in before he went solo. It's Billy Idol for sure. Yeah, music in the house. How you doing, man? Glad you're here. Okay, here we go with a load of. Is it Pierre or Pierre Ubu? Ubo. This is Terminal Tower. This is $20. The vinyl is really good. I don't think I should take all these out because it's going to take me a while to get through them. Yeah, so I listened to one of these albums yesterday, and I really liked it. It was very cool. Like, what did Mazzy say? Proto-punk rock, kind of. It was hard, but yet still new wavy, I guess, in a little bit. Pere Ubu. Okay, is how I heard it pronounced growing up, but I have no idea. Okay. That's cool. Here's another one of theirs. This is still in the shrink. This is Walking. It's called Walking. This is the one I listened to yesterday, which was really good. 390 degrees of simulated stereo in Cleveland, London, and Brussels. Live. Really like that. This is 15. This is an Italian press. This is Song of the Bailing Man by them. This is also an Italian press, and it's 45 RPM. This is $18. One thing, guys, if I'm way off, I tried to price everything a little bit lower than what they were, the same album in same condition on Discogs was selling, so that, you know, so that I could, because I got them all for a really good price. So if I can pass along the savings, and if you do buy several records, I'll knock it down even more on the whole, so we can make it really good for you. Chris, how you doing, Chris? Skimming through your stream, the Great Buildings album is classic power pop. 2 members became the Rembrandts. Oh, okay. Thanks, Stephen. Star Power is here. Sweet. Here's another one. This is the Modern Dance. This was still in the shrink when I got it. So you know how sometimes the shrink shrinks and causes the cover, that the vinyl is in excellent shape, but the cover is a little bit wonky there. You could probably press it out if you really wanted to. This is 25. These are all on rough trade. Okay, now we get into okay, Terminal Power. Breakfast wants Terminal Power. Pardon me while I just while I mark that down. Okay, Paul, I've got Terminal Power set aside for you here. This is so weird. You've held up about 4 artists I've either worked with or are friends. That's super cool, David. Yeah, I would imagine that your wheelhouse for a while was with this group of people. That's cool. Per Ubu is post-punk that is not for the faint of heart, but always interesting. Yeah, that's a good way to put what I heard yesterday. Okay, now we're gonna get into some Devo. There's a handful of Devo here. This is Total Devo. It's got a hole punch in the cover, but the cover's in good shape, and it has the original insert, and the original plastic sleeve, inner sleeve. This is $10 for this. This is Canadian press. Capital letters if you want the record, guys. Okay, here is Duty Now for the Future by Devo. This is $23. It's got the original inner inside. Total Devo. Okay, BK wants Total Devo. Yeah, Canadian press, Johnsy. Here's the real popular one, Freedom of Choice. Great shape. This is $18. Vinyls, yeah, near mint for the vinyl. Great shape. Did I say Duty, Russell? Did I say here's Duty? Okay, here's this is Devo. This has the poster and the single. So here's the poster, and oh, where'd the single go? Oh, the single fell out of the little sleeve inside here. Let's see if I can dig it out. There's the single. Let me clean that. And of course, the record's in great shape. The cover is, I mean, I'd say VG plus, but it's really crisp. This is $22. Okay, here Now I haven't priced these, but these are, because I couldn't find, there's not very much on these on the interwebs about this stuff. I suppose I can dig further. These are Devo bootlegs. This is sealed. Sing If You're Glad to Be Devo. Let's see, where was this? And it's still sealed. This is sealed. This is Can You Take It? This is there was 500 copies of this on Rubber Robot Records. Eddie, I'll take the New Traditionalists for 22. Okay, what's that's, yes, okay. All right, Eddie. Again, type your when you want a record, type it in capital letters if you can remember. That'd be great. See if I missed anything here. Okay, everything's good. Are those live records? I think they're live. Yeah, Russell, I think these are live. This one, I didn't listen to it, but it's open, and it side one is just blank like that. It says side one and side two. Let's see. I don't think there's an insert or anything. It's just a generic paper sleeve on the inside, but it's in great shape. There's a tiny little crease right there, but it's in really good shape. So if you want to contact me about the Devo boots, go ahead and do that. Marty in Oregon on Insta, or martyinoregon@gmail.com, and we can figure something out on these. I think they, from what I can gather, they were selling for anywhere between 50 and 70. But if you bought all three of them, of course, I would. And the last time they sold was, I think, like 2017 or 2014 and stuff like that. So I got them for a great price. So if somebody wants these, let me know, and we'll talk about it. Okay, here's a big one. This is Los Angeles X, still in the shrink. This album, let me just look at the. It does have the original inner sleeve, and yeah, it's near mint condition. I can't say mint, I guess, because that's a new record, but it's in pristine shape. This is $57 for this record. They were going for over 70 online. I didn't really see any that still had the shrink. So if somebody wants that, and you can think about it too and contact me later. That's no problem. I understand that's not cheap. Here's Modern English, signed by the band After the Snow. I researched the band names, and sure enough, these are that's the band. So it's in great shape, really good shape. Let's see. Michael Pilmer might need those Devo boots. I met with you. Okay, here is Remain in Light by Devo. This is the record is near mint, and it does have the insert and the original pressing. This is $37 for this Devo. I would say, I mean, you could say that the cover is VG because there's like this. There's no creases on it, but it does have some. It looks like a little tiny split here, but I'll put it in I'll clean it, and it's got a little crease there or whatever. But I'll put it in ultrasonically clean it and put the record in an outer sleeve if somebody wants that. How much for the Modern English autographed? Oh, I didn't say, did I? I think I forgot that one. This is $18 for the Modern English autographed, Stephen. So put it in caps if you want that, and I'll set that aside for you. Are We Not Talking Heads? Here is Okay, this is cool. This is really cool. Still in the shrink. It's cool because this sticker that's on this is on the shrink. It's got a $3.99 right here, but it does have a hype sticker. Take me to the river. And this is $25 for this. Okay, modern English, Stephen. I'll write your name down here. Okay, contact me on Instagram or send me an email at Gmail, Marty in Oregon. We'll make that work for you. Okay, so $25 for more songs. Specials. More specials. This is the cover's in really good shape. It's got a little bit of crease right there, but the vinyl's in great shape. Has the inner sleeve. This is $18 for more specials. This is Public Image Limited. This is $18. It does have the insert on the inside. The vinyl's in great shape, perfect shape, but it does have a crease right here in the corner. So Public Image. And here is Public Image Religion Attack, or first issue, I guess it is. This is in really good shape. This is $37 for this album. Does have the original liner, and the vinyl's in fantastic shape, of course. Yeah. Oingo Boingo. Has a notch right here, but let's see, it does come with the original inner sleeve. This is $42. Herc, hey Marty, that's an OG UK pressing. Is this is this the one you're talking about, Herc? That's cool. Okay. So Oingo Boingo, $42. If that's not correct, if some of these higher priced ones are not correct, guys, I'll make an adjustment for you. I'd rather see you get the record than not, because I'm sure somebody will want it at some point. Okay, I showed this on Rachel's stream this morning. This is kind of cool. This is a Blondie single done in Spanish, still in the shrink, on Salzgood Records. So this was kind of cool. It's is it La Meme instrumental of Call Me on side 2, and the Spanish version of Call Me on side 1. I didn't listen to this. I should listen to this before Public Image Limited. Eddie, is this okay? Hold on just a second. Okay, Eddie, which one was it that you wanted? Let me know in the comments below. This is first issue and the Flowers of Romance. So I'll just set them in my lap here until you put which one that you want. So you saw the Blondie one, okay? Here is another Blondie, Plastic Letters, still in the shrink. In, yeah, amazing shape. And this is really cool. Check this out. They're back at the whiskey. I don't know if this came with the record, or if the owner, if she added this in here. It doesn't look like something they put in the record, but I thought it was pretty neat when I saw that in there. First issue. Okay. All right, I'll put that one back. And Eddie, I will put your name on first issue. Okay. I'll take the X if nobody else got it. Okay, I will. Let me find that here for you. You got it, Herc. Let's see if I can. I believe that's this one, right? 57 smackaroos for you, buddy. You're welcome. And I always like to toss a free record in with when I'm sending you records. It won't be necessarily new wave, but I always like to just, I don't know, I think it's fun. I've got so many records, cheap records and stuff in here. I like to find something maybe old timey or whatever that I like to just toss in the box and give you some giggles or something when you open your box. So you can expect that each one of you will get at least a freebie, something unique, something a little different. Okay, here's a Gang of Four Entertainment. This is near mint vinyl with the original insert. This is $32. Matthew Petty, you got to be quicker. Oh, Bill, have a great day. Does that mean you're leaving? I hope not. But if you are, that's cool. I will have a great day. I hope you have a great day too. So do you guys like Gang of Four? I haven't really listened to them, but I guess they're pretty popular. I would say it's got a little crease right here. You could call it VG, but it's in really sharp shape. Of course, the vinyl's perfect. Here we go. Pet Shop Boys. Still in the shrink with the hype sticker here. This is Pet Shop Boys actually. I think it has the, yep, it's got the original inner. This is $25 for the Pet Shop Boys. If it doesn't pay, I will take X. Okay, if Chris, okay, if Herc doesn't pay, all right. I'll leave that between you two. Marty 2028. Is that me running for something, Bill? The mayor of Vinyltown? I'm the mayor of this VC table. Okay, here's a big one, guys. This is Fear, the record. Still in the shrink. This is $42. Album is in yeah, I would say VG plus. I mean the sleeve is in VG plus. It has this inner sleeve in it, but I think that's probably what came on it. It's Slash Records. You'll take Fear. Okay. Again, try to remember to put your when you want an album, put it in caps. Vinyl Piper, Chris. Okay, Chris, you can contact me on Instagram, Marty and Organ on Instagram, or Marty and Organ at Gmail. Last week I noticed a few people, you have to go into, there are requests, like if you haven't contacted me before, when you go into your messages, I don't often see that. I'm going to look now every time because there'll be some of you that go in there that haven't contacted me before. And so I'll hit that request. I should get back to you this afternoon and I'll tell you how to, my PayPal, I can do PayPal or Venmo. The PayPal is, you'll find it under Samurai. I'll remind you when we go to do the money and the address kind of thing. Samurai Madame. That was the name of my sushi restaurant, and I still have that account on PayPal. And you might be able to find it under my email, martyandorgan@gmail. But Samurai Madame is the PayPal, and then I think it's just Marty and Organ on Venmo if we want to go that route too. Yeah, John, I did get some killer records. I don't know if you were here at the beginning when I talked about finding this collection yesterday, and I still have. There was a whole bunch. Like she had like 15 Elton John. She was a big Elton John fan. 15 Elton John records, and there's a couple bootlegs that are actually pretty cool. I'm going to show those after a little while, but that was kind of neat. And they're all just, the vinyl is just, I just have never come across a group of records where the vinyl's in such great shape. This is Malcolm McLaren, Dark Duck Rock. This is $10, but the cover's in excellent shape, and looks. Whoops, I think it has an insert. It does. There's an insert there. How much for the sweater? Sorry, you have to talk to Rochelle about that one, John. Any UK Elton John? Yes, Herc. Is that a joke, Herc? Are you really I have some UK, I think they're bootlegs, Elton John bootlegs. We'll go through those when I get through the new wave stuff. Okay, here is Dexy's Midnight Runners. Is that right? This is a UK press. It's a little bit wobbly here on the cover, but it's in good shape. The record is in great shape. It has the original inner on it, and this is $18, but the vinyl's in near mint condition. Let's see. Not a joke. Okay, yeah. Well, then I'm going to hook you up, Herc, because there's a whole bunch more Elton John records too. Okay, I'll hook you up, bro. Klaus Nomi, Simple Man. This is $15 for this record. It is, I don't know if it had inner, but it's a generic inner sleeve on this one. So $15. All right. Okay. Psychedelic Furs. Oh, Klaus Nomi. Okay, for BK. What's going on here? Is Marty selling records again? I sure am, Dave. I'm selling records again. Yeah, Nomi. Okay, Psychedelic Furs. This has the original inner. This is $24. I think that's a great price from what I gather. On Columbia vinyls. Yeah, awesome. Yeah. Okay. Surely somebody wants the Furs, right? And then here's the other Furs album. This is Forever Now for $18. I probably should have, maybe that's not enough, but somebody will get a good deal on this album. This is, what's the name of this album? Forever Now? Okay. Let's see. Shall you go making wear pants? All right. Oh, here's another Dexy's. Is it Dexy's Midnight Runners? 2 Ray A. I love this cover. I think it's cool. This is $14. I have it. Okay. I think this is a single, Wall of Voodoo, and it has the insert. Let's see. This is $14 for this. Come on, Eileen. Okay, cool. There's the album. Russell, so glad you said that. Okay. I'm going to hook you up with this, Russell. Oh, and it's got Mexican radio. Okay, thanks, Chris. Yeah, I know that song. Very cool. Okay. Here's something that's not new wave, but I think everybody loves Philip Glass. This is North Star, still in the shrink. I think this is a steal at $10. Just a generic inner, but yeah, You ever come across Shabado Shaba? I haven't, Dave. I haven't come across any in excess. So Philip Glass. And then this one apparently is this is Koyen Isquats. It's a soundtrack by Philip Glass. This is $32. It does have a crease right here, but the vinyl's in crazy good shape. So I wouldn't, if somebody doesn't want this one, that's okay. But I'm happy to pass it along to you if you do want it. This one is good. Yeah. Okay. Paul, I figured you'd appreciate Philip Glass. Okay, this is The Waves Shock Horror. This is a UK press, still in the shrink. That's not a stick. Is it a sticker? It is a sticker. It's on the album. It says Katrina and the Waves. Includes Going Down to London, Liverpool, and Brown Eyed Sun. This is $8 for this Waves. I don't know these guys at all. I'm sure some of you do. Okay. The Ramones. This, I would call this cover, it has a little bit, you can see that little white there, but other than that, it's perfect, the cover. It's an LA press. I checked the dead wax on this, and it's an LA press. I don't know if that makes a whole lot of difference to you guys at all. Stan Ridgway. I'm looking for Calling Out to Carol. No, I don't have any Stan Ridgway, Matthew. So this is $37 if anybody wants the Ramones. Here is The Jam, that with a big hype sticker on it. Attention programmers, please audition side 1, band 1 before airing. Is this a... Oh, this is a white label promo. It's got the stamp right there. And let's see here. There you go. White label Polydor promo. This is $17 for this white label promo. I would call the it's got corner wear, edge wear, but other than that, it's in pretty good shape. There's a little bit of a kind of a creasy thing right here, so you call it VG, but the vinyl's in great shape from that. Modern World, is that so? Okay, Russell wants this one. Okay, I think this is going pretty good. You guys are all being really nice and okay, Russell, I'll put that aside for you. Modern World. World. All right. Okay, here's one more of the new wave. I showed this on Rachel's too. This is the Jam Snap. This is a double album, still in the shrink. This is $29. Does it have? It's got the original inner sleeves. Let's see if it has anything else in here. No, just the. It's a double album, but it's got two records, and I think it's a gatefold, but I'm not going to take it out of the sleeve. I'll let you guys do that if you want that. So yeah, still in the shrink, near mint vinyl. Somebody wants that. Okay. All right. Oh, here we go. Let's do these now. Are the Police considered new wave? Is it kind of? Here's Synchronicity. This is a Purple Translucent. It's the EDP pressing, and it sounds really good. I played this last night. The sleeve is in. There's a little. Looks like things can come down, but I would say the sleeve is in VG plus, if not close to near mint, and the vinyl's in great shape. It's got the original sleeve. This is $25 for this Synchronicity, if somebody wants it. Purple Translucent vinyl. I guess there's a million of these, and they changed the colors a little bit. Okay, Eddie says yes, the Police are new wave. All right, that's cool. Stingy. Is that too much, guys? 25? I don't think that's too much for this album. Tell me if it's too much. I appreciate your forthrightness. Okay, here's another. This is not a UK press, but it's from Backtracks, which is the other UK press. So maybe it's not a UK record store. This is Ghost in the Machine for $15 with the inner sleeve. So, and there's a little bit of a crease right here, but the I would say VG plus for the sleeve. And one more police. This is a 10-inch, and this is $20. It does have the poster inside. See that? And that's all crispy and fresh. It has the 2 original inner sleeves, and the vinyl looks almost unplayed, I think. Police 10-inch. Yes, Fluffy. Police 10-inch. Are you saying no? That's a question mark. You're not saying you want it. Okay. So this is $20 if somebody wants this police one. So yeah, Russell, anytime someone is new wave, I always think of the songs Mendenhall editions. Yeah, that's right, Rochelle. I love that song on that album. Oh, did I not? Oh, here's a few that I didn't say. Boomtown Rats, $5 for the Boomtown Rats. Inner sleeves. It's got the it's shrink with the, I don't know if you call that a hype sticker. It's just it's like blurbs from the English press. So here's one that I think Paul might know of. This is interesting. This is David Thomas and the Pedestrians, The Sound of the Sand and Other Songs of Pedestrian. And it's at 45 RPM. I put it on at 33, and I was like, man, this sounds really weird. And the guy's voice is like, but this was interesting. It sounds like something that Paul or Ian or Russell or whatever would be fascinated by. This is just $10, but it is a 45 RPM, and it's a full album. I think the Gang of Four still available. Ryan, would you like that? I can dig it out here. I have it right here. Put it in capital letters if you. Yes, Chris, I love that. Anytime someone says new wave, I think of Flock of Seagulls. Mondo Bongo. Sorry, Dave. Don't have Mondo Bongo. Just have this, the one. I'm not sure what the title of it is. So let's see. Okay, let's make the shift to the non-new wave stuff. Okay, Ryan, I've got this set aside for you, but you got to put in the comments that you do want it. It's $32. Any Organ Psych albums, Chris? I have that in my permanent database to look for Northwest Psych at all times while I'm here, and you will be the first person I contact if I ever come across anything like that, for sure. Okay, here's a unique album. This is Lenny and Squiggy, Lenny and the Squig Tones. This is a promo, and it has the poster inside. It's in really good shape. This is $30 for this album. Okay, Russell wants the Police. Oh, and Ryan, you do want the Gang of Four. Okay, let me catch up here. And Ryan Anderson. Okay, Ryan, contact me on Instagram, Marty and Organ on Instagram or Marty and Organ at Gmail. and we'll make that happen for you. Nigel Tufnell's first appearance on lead guitar. Is that right? Christopher Guest is on this. No kidding. He sure enough is. No kidding. Nice pull, Rebs. That's cool. Because this, of course, is Michael McKean, the lead singer of Spinal Tap. David St. Hubbins is his character's name. Then you have Derek Smalls, who's Harry Shearer, famously of The Simpsons voice. And of course, Christopher Guest, who is also, some people don't know this, he's also the six-fingered man on The Princess Bride, married to Jamie Lee Curtis. There's a little batch of trivia for y'all. That's cool. I didn't know that Christopher Guest was on this. That's super neat. Let's see. I think I got everybody. We're good to go now. Okay. All right. Here is, this is the Monkey's Head. This is the Rhino reissue. The vinyl looks unplayed. It's in pristine shape. This is $19. There's a little bit of, I mean, the edge down here, the album cover's in great shape. On the edges here is a little bit wrinkled or whatever, but I would call it VG plus. A little bit of ring wear right there, but it's in great shape. I'll take Marty on my pub night trivia team. Yes, Russell, you and me both, buddy. Let's do it. Let's see. Okay, this is kind of cool. This is a RCA. Normally these are like Reader's Digest or something like that, but this is the Elvis Presley story. This is, I think it's 5 records, and they're all in pristine shape. An authentic Golden Treasury collector's edition. It's in a really good box too. It's not a. I can't get it out. It's so tight and new. It's kind of like a, you can see the loads from the top there. I don't know if these have even been played, but $25 for this. I'm going to write that if somebody wants that. But it probably has and it's RCA too. So I'll take on my pub. Oh yeah. So it should be pretty good quality. I would think if it's on RCA. Let's see here. Pardon me for a second. Okay, need to wet my whistle. I think, Herc, somebody got Modern Dance. Was that BK? Maybe not. Let me look here real quick. Okay. This one. Okay. Did somebody? No, not already. It's $25. It wasn't like I said, it wasn't the shrink, and I took it out because it was shrinking around. The shrink was shrinking around the sleeve. But other than that, you may be able to press that out and figure it out. But I will put Herc. I will put you down for this one. All right, thank you, man. Appreciate it. No, yeah, let's take a look at it just now, so we know that the record doesn't have warps. It's a good idea. Feels like I think this is 180 gram. No, it's flat as a pancake, and yeah, it's got a little bit of dust on it, but it looks fantastic. So on bass record. 33 RPM. Okay. Yeah, the Modern Dance. Sorry, I just felt like I wanted to leave the shrink on, but when it does that, I just thought, you know what? I'm just going to take it off, and somebody will like it anyway. So, okay, here we go. Here's Sinatra. She Shot Me Down. Rochelle and I listened to this last night. It was really fun. This is just $7, but still in the shrink and in great shape. But it's got Thanks for the Memory, A Long Night, Bang. The last song on side one is a Bang Bang, My Baby Shot Me Down, which is just, I don't know. I just love to hear that song. It's got Monday Morning Quarterback, The Gal That Got Away, Never Entered My Mind, I Love Her. So it's just some classics. And it's a reissue, I guess, from Reprise. It has that kind of updated tricolor vinyl. This is only $7 if somebody wants that, still in the shrink. If they need some Frank in their life. The Man with the Golden Arm, great movie. What's that? Do I know that movie, Chris? I don't know. Okay. Joe Jackson, Night and Day. I put this on last night. It's kind of like hard lounge, from my opinion of it. Whatever. It's in the album and the cover in really great shape. This is only $7. If stepping out. Okay, Chris. Hey, thanks for hanging out. If you want to, you can take a look at the rest of the stream later. If you see anything, you can let me know. Yeah, we did have a good time listening to these last night. It was very cozy and chill. Okay, here's Christopher Cross. Everybody knows this album, and this is a must-have in your collection. The vinyl's in great shape. The cover is probably VG, just because of the edges a little bit, but it's pretty squared off. No creases. So there's that. We listened to this last night, and this was really, really good. I love this. This is Tim Curry, the actor. This is a promo. It's got the promo stamp right here. This is Simplicity. It's only $7, but it's got the original inner sleeve with a picture of Tim here. We know him from Little Shop of Horrors and The Hunt for Red October and a bunch of other stuff. I think he was in Clue. But just, I was impressed by this. He's got a great voice. Yeah, I was impressed by this album last night. And here's another Tim Curry album. This is Fearless. I didn't listen to this. This is also $7, and has got the promo stamp on it here too. Here's one that Mazzy sold in his Whatnot last week that I already have. It's a 74. This is Mike McGear. This is Paul McCartney's brother. This is from 74. I already have my own copy, which I'm keeping. This has got a notch on the corner here. With the vinyl's in great shape. It's got the palm tree label on it. This is $9 for this Mike McGear. This is a really good album. I like it a lot. From 74. Okay. Here is Stevie Wonder's Songs in the Key of Life. The corner you can see has this crease right here, but this does include the booklet and the single. It's got the little notch right here for the single, but I just have it inside the sleeve. And of course the vinyl is in really good shape. Yeah, but it does have, and it also has the big book that comes with it. This is $27 for this album. So if somebody wants that, $27. Mark Bolan, You Scare Me to Death. From T-Rex, right, guys? It's a gatefold. This is an Italian press. And it's $8. Yeah. Made in Italy by Ariston. Oh, that's interesting. 1982. Here is the Hollies Greatest, still in the shrink. This is just some comp, I guess. But this is $6. I think it's a U.S. press. I think it has the green Capitol label on it. Here's a great album. Listen to the part of this last night. This is Mott the Hoople. All the Young Dudes is with David Bowie. Yeah, he's on Soft Ground. He's the lead vocals on Soft Ground. I wonder if he does backup. Arranged by Mott the Hoople and David Bowie. So yeah, produced by David Bowie for Main Man. This is $14, and it's in the sleeve is in great shape. The album, the vinyl is in great shape too. I will take the Hollies. The Hollies. That is this one. Okay. All right, Chris. Thank you. What's the auction, Chuck? It's not an auction. We're just selling the records. Anyway, Mott the Hoople with David Bowie. Pretty cool record. This is I showed this on Rachel's stream this morning too. This is produced by Robert Fripp, and it's kind of King Crimson-y a little bit, and I love it. I have my own copy of this. This is in the shrink still. This is $10. This is, if there is such a thing as cheap heat, this is it. It's got a hype sticker on here. Jens knows this is a great album. I love Live at Daryl's House, the YouTube channel. One of my favorites is when Joe Walsh comes in and they play together. Very cool. Yes, Robert Fripp produced this, Chris. It's very good. I love it. I think it's a must-have. Nick Lowe, Labor of Lust. $5 for Nick Lowe. Oh, Hall's on a Fripp album also. I didn't know that, Chris. That's cool. Ron Wood. Give me some neck. $6 for Ron Wood. Now, Dave, when you put capital letters like that, that means you want the record. Tell me if you want that record, Dave, and I'll set it aside for you. Kink's Greatest Hits. Still in the shrink with the limited supply, $3.49, fully guaranteed. This is on Marble Arch Records. I listened to part of this last night, and it was pretty cool too. Vinyl's in pristine shape. On Phonodisc. This is a Canadian press. I do want it, Marty. Okay, let me grab that for you, Dave. All right. Okay, yeah, you'll message me on Instagram. So we got the Kinks Greatest Hits. That was $8. Here is this is really unique. This is My Aim Is True, but it's a Portuguese press. It's got the different color here. This is $12. It's on Nova Records, which is kind of cool. I love this album. And here is Trust by Elvis Costello. So I got, I think, 9 Elvis Costello records in this thing, but I've got to go through the other ones to see which ones I want to keep. This is $8. Yeah, that's on My Aim Is True, I think. No. It's got Welcome to the Working Week, Miracle Man, No Dancing, Blame It on Kane. This does have Allison, which is a great song. Red Shoes, Less Than Zero, Mystery Dance, great song. Pay It Back, I'm Not Angry, Waiting for the End of the World. And every song on this is so good. So good. But this has got Clubland, which I love. Pretty Words, Watch Your Step, Different Finger. Yeah, fish and chip paper on this one. Yeah, trust. You know who gifted me this is Flaming Grooves, Jack from San Francisco. Big thanks to Jack for gifting me that record. I love it. Thank you, buddy. That was some BCLT. Okay, ELO on the third day, $8 for this bad boy. And the reason it's $8 is because the vinyl's in such great shape. I think normally you could pick these up for about $6, but this is just in such great shape. Here is Out of the Blue, sealed, still sealed. This is. I'm gonna lower the price. Let's do $22 for this. If somebody wants it, I think they're $33 on Amazon. I checked that for a new sealed copy of this. I didn't see whether this is. I don't think this is colored vinyl, but that sticker might have said colored vinyl. I don't think it is colored vinyl, but I guess it could be. I don't know. When done, show us the records you are keeping, please. Yeah, I could probably do that. I haven't pulled out a whole lot. One of them that I'm going to keep is Randy Newman's Little Criminals. I love that record. Didn't have it. Of course, I love the 74. Now I forget what it's called. But I love Randy Newman, so I'm going to keep that one. There's the soundtrack to Good Morning Vietnam. I'm keeping that. That we listened to that last night. So Robin Williams, it's got all his dialogue in it in between the songs, and then the track listing is just all those great Vietnam songs that you see on Vietnam movies and stuff like that. Okay, ELO. This is Face the Music. This is $8 again because it's in such great shape. So yeah, should have been cardboard spaceship included. Oh, should have a cardboard spaceship included. Maybe it does inside. It feels thick. I know it is a double album, but yeah. Let us little focus. All right. Okay, this one's really cool. We listened to this last night, and I don't mind. I want to pass this along to anybody that wants it. But if you don't want it, this has the poster. It does include the poster on the inside, and it's still in the shrink with the hype sticker. Of course, it's got "Come Sail Away" on it and a bunch of other just awesome songs. This is $20. It's in near mint condition. What's the name of that record shop? I don't know. Yeah, I think most everybody who collects records probably has this album, but if you don't, it's kind of one of those ones that you need to, if you have classic rock, this is the Styx album. I think that it's good to have. Queen's Night at the Opera. This is I'm going to lower this. This will make this $18. It's in the vinyl's in perfect shape. It does have a crease right on the back there on Elektra, but of course Norman wouldn't have, and you don't have any Supertramp either, do you, Norman? But this was I actually got my own copy of this just this last week at an antique store in Salem, and then I came across this yesterday and I listened to it, and man, I like this better than Sheer Heart Attack and Queen 2. Something about this album that, I don't know, just fantastic. Chris, your favorite Queen album? Fantastic. Yeah. Here's one this is one of Norman's favorite albums right here. Look at this. Still got the hype sticker on it too. Still in the shrink. Early press with the inner sleeve. This is $18. Everybody knows this album. Here is, I haven't seen this one before yesterday, actually, Supertramp in Paris. This is only $10. It's a double album. But yeah, I thought that was cool. I haven't listened to it, but so I can't vouch for how good it is, but Now, Norman, when you type in capital letters, that means you want the album. I'm not convinced that you do want a Supertramp album. Pooper Tramp. If you do want the album, let me know, and I will set it aside for you. But I think you're just joshing. You do want it. Breakfast at Tiffany's? This one or the Paris one? Yes, you're joking, or yes, you want it. Be specific. I'm confused. Yeah, Roger, you can do that if you want. Norman, if you do want those, type in "I want such and such." Okay, Kansas in the shrink. Leftoverture, $8 for Kansas, still in the shrink. Want? Okay, all right, my friend. I think you mean this one. So I'm gonna put unless you want the Paris one, but I'm gonna think you want Breakfast at Tiffany's. All right, Mazzy. Set that aside for you. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Okay. Killer Kansas. Yes, that. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Norm. We got that squared away. All right. Okay, here we go with a handful of Cheap Trick. This is at Budokan. This has the booklet. Does have the booklet written in partial Japanese inside. Jacket's in good shape. This is $16 for at Budokan. Yep, somebody wants that. Okay. Here's their first album. I believe this is their first album. This is a promo stamp right here. Yeah, the vinyl's just in good shape. This is $16 for this one. Morgantown, West Virginia. Nice, Chris. All right, here is Heaven Tonight. This also has a promo stamp here. This is $8 for this Cheap Trick album. In Color, Gatefold. This is $10 for this album. Yeah, very good. All right, here is, this looks like a Motown reissue. We listened to this last night. So good. It's got I'll Be There on it. Walk Away Renee, 7 Rooms of Gloom, If I Were a Carpenter, Last Train to Clarksville. This is $8. It's got I'm a Believer on it. Just a cool Motown reissue. Okay, here's one for all my LA buddies. If you don't have this and you're a Lakers fan, Fluffy, I know you're a big Lakers fan. Check this out. Bam! Chick Hearn, Wrap Around. This is a remix of his voice. There's Wrap Around and the Popcorn Machine on the other side. And it's like him saying, Kareem rejection, outlet worthy. And it's all dubbed down and it's really cool. This is only $7. It's from 1986. So it's in the Showtime era of the Lakers. But this was really cool. Somebody who's a Laker fan needs to pick this up. Country Life, the censored copy on the Atco yellow label. This is from '74. I have the uncensored version in my '74 collection. This is $15 for this Roxy Music Country Life. Okay. Viva Oxy Music. This is a Canadian press. Gatefold. $10 for this bad boy. Somebody wants it. I had never actually seen this before. It's got a little. It's a dark cover, so there's a little bit of wear right there, but everything else is in great shape on this one. All right. I listened to this last night. This was kind of cool. This is a Rhino Royale, and it's a kind of live comedy. George Foreman does a little bit on this. And what year is this? 1978. So let's see the label here. Rhino Royale on Rhino Records. That early yellow label. This is pretty cool. It's got Ruben Guevara, Gefilte Joe and the Fish. There's great Jewish humor on this, Norman. It's really funny. Rockin' Richie Ray, Fred Blasey, Richie Balance, Temple City Kazoo Orchestra. It's definitely a comedy album, but it's pretty cool. Oh, Rhino Brothers. Russell wants it. Okay. Rhino Brothers. You meant Rhino Royale. Do you want that, Russell? Let me know. You didn't put it in caps, so. No, sorry. Okay. Yeah, no problem. I didn't think you did. Okay. All right, Herc. Are you still here, buddy? Here we go. This is an Elton John bootleg called Very Alive. Last sold in Discogs in 21 for $54. I have $30 on this if somebody wants it. Let's check out the vinyl here. Oh yeah, look at this. Yellow vinyl. It's got Far Side of the Moon, Can I Put You On, Indian Sunset, Honky Tonk Woman, Burned Down the Mission, My Baby Left Me, Get Back, and My Father's Gun. So if you're still there, Herc. Was that you, Herc? I think it was Herc that was going to start with Ed. Okay. Nothing on the back. Okay. So this is a unofficial release. It's still in the shrink. All right. Here is a UK press of Empty Sky. Made in England. Yeah, it's got that, what's the DJM records on the back. Pretty cool. This is $18 for this album. Yeah, I was looking for the UK pressings of the albums proper. This is a UK press, so I don't know if this is what you were looking for or not. And I have another UK press here too. The Scaffold. What's the Scaffold? Okay. Here is Lady Samantha. This is a UK press. Only £2.99 sticker here. This is $10. So is this one, Herc, that you're looking for? I do have some others that I can show you, but not that one. Okay. No, all good, man. Yes, there are many different covers to that, Eugene. Okay. Oh, here I have another. Here we go. Here's Yellow Brick Road. This is $15, and it does. Yeah, both of them in there. Yeah, $15. Everybody knows this album. Here we go, Herc. This is Closet Keepers. I couldn't tell you the Corny Phone record label. 10 tracks of diverse excitement. It's blank on the back, and I don't know it's just side 1, side 2. It's not colored vinyl, but this is $25. It last sold on Discogs in 2016, I guess. Oh, I can't get it in. It's so tight. Still got the shrink on it. Okay, I got to redo this one later. Make sure that. Okay, let's put that one in and make sure I can get that in nice. All right. Okay. Couple of Rick Ocasek. This is $7. Beatitude. That's a U.S. Yes, it is a U.S. yellow brick road. Yeah, I believe so. Yes. This is a promo. This Side of Paradise by Rick Ocasek, $7. Okay, here we go with a handful of cars. Here is Door to Door in the shrink with hype sticker. $10 for this doors with the original inner. This is still in the shrink. Candy O, the cars, is $10 as well. In great shape. Has the inner sleeve. There is a notch right here on that one. This is Shake It Up. This is the sleeves in a little bit rougher shape. This is $8 for Shake It Up. Here is Panorama in the shrink with the inner sleeve. This is $8 for Panorama. Here's one that's really cool. This is a German press, last sold in 2017 on Discogs. This is the Cars 78. You can see that. Kind of cool. An Autophone. I didn't listen to this last night, so I did listen to a little bit of it. It's a live recording, so I guess it would be considered a bootleg. It's an unofficial release from Germany. This is $18, a little bit more for this one. And then, of course, the one we all know. This is their first album, still in the shrink with the hype sticker and the you know what, the vinyl has a little bit of a paper mark. Let's make this $18 if somebody wants this one. I'll mark that down. Do you have Move Like This? Was that not one that I showed? I don't think I do. Is that a Cars? I don't think so. Yeah. Here's Heartbreak City by the Cars. This is $8. Look at that. 80s Stones. Dirty Work. $8 for this guy. Original inner sleeve. I've never listened to this album before. Gotta love the get up though, right? What year is that? It's gotta be right in the middle of the 80s. Produced by Steve Lillywhite. Oh. And the Glimmer Twins. Interesting. I bet some of you know about that. Okay, this is a different one than I showed last week. His Satanic Majesty's request with the lenticular thing. Now, it's kind of rough on the top here, but the one thing about this is a Monarch press, and the one thing about this is that whenever I see these, they're hammered, and this is in pretty good shape. I have $30 on this, but if somebody wants it, I'm going to mark it down to $25. So I'm going to play before I ship this out. I'm going to play grade it just to make sure that it's all good, because the vinyl looks good, but you kind of never really know. So I'm going to play grade that. T-Rex. There is Mark Bolan here. The slider. This is $20. It's in yeah, it's in really good shape. VG++. $19.99. So this has some wear right up here, but the vinyl's in excellent condition. Yeah, really good shape. This is $18. Gutierrez, Telegram Sam. What's Telegram Sam? Party Like It's 1999. Yeah. So Prince. Here is Parade by Prince. This is only $12. If somebody wants this, you'll take Slider? Okay. All right, Chris, coming your way. I mean, not Chris. I'm sorry, Herc. Pardon me. Prince is the best. You like Prince? I love your channel. Yes, Vinyl Piper has a great channel. So knowledgeable, and it's got so much obscure psych. I really like your stuff, Chris. I enjoy it. Anyway, Prince for $12. If somebody wants it. Okay. This is Patti Smith horses. I've seen these go on Discogs for a lot of money. This is a Robert Ludwig on. It's got a little bit of water warpage on the. You can see that on the cover here, but the record. And I'm happy to keep this if nobody wants it. It feels like 180 gram. The record is in really good shape. I have 40 on it. If that's out of line, let me know. I'm happy to figure something out if you're buying other records or whatever to make a discount. But I think that's right from what I can gather. I spent a lot of time looking on the cover's VG, I would say, but yeah, we'll see. Yes, 1999 is a double album. Yeah. Okay, here's Easter. This is really good. I listened to this yesterday. I'm only selling this for $12. It's got the original booklet on the inside. Oh, the 50th anniversary of Horses is coming up. That's cool, Eugene. All right. Here's a few Alice Cooper for all the Alice fans out there. Armpit hair optional. Not with her. It's par for the course. Okay, Lace and Whiskey, Alice Cooper still in the shrink. This is a Santa Maria press in Nearman shape. I'm selling this for $10. I think that's a great deal for. Look at Alice right there. It's so cool. So here is Flush the Fashion, still in the shrink. It's got a Tower Record sticker on there for $4.99. This is $15 for this one, but it's in brand new shape. So, here is Special Forces. This is a promo, big promo stamp there. This is $15 for Special Forces on the Warner Brothers label. Here is $1 Billion Babies. This is $12. It does not have the dollar bill on the inside, so it's it's got some like a corner and stuff like that, but the vinyl's in great shape. So $12 for that. All right, here we go. Whenever I see this album, it's hammered. It is absolutely hammered. This is a Monarch press, and it's in pretty good shape. So this is $18 for this album. The cover has I don't know if that's a little bit of water there. Might be able to clean off, and there's just kind of this little crease right there. But whenever I've never seen this record in good shape. I know we come across it quite a bit, and I've actually seen it in the bargain bins because they're just so scratched up. But this was in really good shape. All right, here we go with some Springsteen. Born to Run. $10 for Born to Run. Tunnel of Love. $10 for Tunnel of Love. These Springsteen albums were the ones I was going to get initially yesterday. This is the, let's see, Darkness on the Edge of Town, Still in the Shrink. This is $12 for that one. The River double album, $12. Has the insert as well, right there, as well as the two albums. And of course, Nebraska. This is $18 for Nebraska. Vinyl's it's pretty much pristine. And one more Springsteen box set, live 75 to 85, and it's in it's the EDP pressing, if that means anything to y'all. But all the vinyl's near mint, and I have actually $50 on this. So I think they go for a little bit more than that, quite a bit more maybe. You know what? I'm going to knock that down to 45 if somebody wants it. I'll just put 45 on here just to make it a deal. Okay, that is. Oh, one more I have here. This is I haven't priced this one yet. This is a Queen bootleg. The Royal American Tour. I showed this on Rachel's this morning at Wizardo Records. But if somebody wants this, I'll sell it for $40. I think that's probably a steal because I think they were going for like 85 to 90 on online with Psych Pop or something like that. So, the Springsteen box was my entry into Bruce in junior high. That's cool, Chris. Yeah. There's a ton of music on that, isn't there? Okay. So that's all the records that I got ready. Those are all the big ones from the Are You Going to Listen to These Somewhere? Great stuff. I want, but I don't have the money today. That's all good, Chris. If you do, the record's going to stay up, and there was a ton here. I've got, I don't know, there's about 20 records here that people want. So there's a ton of good records that are still in there. And if you go back and you find some that you want, let me know. Just get a hold of me. Let me grab something here real quick. Here, I'll just do a few more from that I didn't get yesterday. This is 74, Lucifer's Friend. This is a crazy album. $10 for this if somebody wants Lucifer's Friend. Sutherland Brothers and Quiver, Beat the Street. This is 74, $8 for that. Are you going to list these somewhere? Great stuff. I won't know. No, Chris, I'm not going to list them anywhere else. This is it. I had all my records down at an antique shop here, but the antique shop closed because a friend had some health problems. So I've got, if you look right here, I've got like 1,000 records just sitting here. I'm hoping to get in another place in our little town here soon. But the reason I'm doing this here is to have fun with y'all and hang out and just look at records and chat it up, but also to see if I can find homes for some of these really cool records. So 74, Trapeze, Hotwire. Yeah, Hotwire. This is $9. Here's another Trapeze from 74, The Final Swing. That is $10. Lucifer's Friend. Eddie wants Lucifer's Friend. Right on, Eddie. Okay, Chris, that's great. Yeah. Okay, coming to you, Eddie. With my blessing. Here's Rare Bird. This is from 74. It's got a little kind of a tear on the cover. This is Born Again. This is $7. It's a 74 as well. Kind of rock and roll from the 74. Okay, here's a great album. I wasn't sure I was going to sell this, but I think it's I enjoyed it, and I think it's gonna. I think this is Nectar's Down to Earth. $12 is, I think, a steal. This should be like an $18 or $20 record, but these guys are. It's got kind of a circusy announcer at the beginning of the album, and yeah, this is a great one. But I'm just not going to listen to it as much again. I have to say goodbye to some of these albums that I would want to keep, because I've got so many to listen to, and I keep getting more every day. So here's Bad Habits, and this is a Headstone, but this is a white label promo. This is $10. This is from 74. And the last one is Flash Cadillac. And the Continental Kids. There's no face like Chrome. This is $7. This is from 74. But the cover's a little bit wore. That. Okay. I wonder if there's any. Do you want me to keep going, guys? I can go another 15 minutes or whatever. I've got another box here of just some stuff that, and there's some good stuff in there. If you're interested, I'll keep going. If yes, Herc, okay, or give me just a few minutes to move stuff out of the way here. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, let's pound through. I'm afraid I don't have any more new wave, but I do got a lot of rock and roll. Here's a UK Press White Snake. The cover is VG. Let's take a look at the vinyl. And the vinyl is probably VG, but it should play out okay. I have $13 on the White Snake. Okay, here's a. I don't think anybody talked to me yet about. I haven't checked my messages, Fluffy, about the Devo bootlegs. So I don't know if somebody has contacted me, but nobody has taken them here because I didn't price them yet. So I'll wait to talk to somebody about it. So here is a 74 that's pretty awesome. Robert Hunter. This is a promo, a white label promo. This is of Grateful Dead ilk, and this is a 74 release. This is $26. I think Mazzy might have shown this one on his channel at some point. Dr. John, In the Right Place. This actually, I was surprised how much money this brings. I have 23 on this. It's not a cheap album, but very good. Love Dr. John. I first found him on The Last Waltz. That was where I discovered when I was a kid, where I discovered Dr. John. Here is Locomotive GT. This is from 74. This is a Russian? I don't think this is a UK press. I'm not sure on this one. $9 on that. Is that a hype sticker on the Dr. John? I don't think so. No, that's just my little sticker, my price sticker on it. Styx, Man of Miracles, VG cover, but $18 for Man of Miracles. think I might have paid more for that. I think I showed this last week. Tony McPhee. This is a really cool kind of broken down blues album that I think it's really good. It's a UK press. This is $52. It's a little spendy. Okay, the sensational Alex Harvey Band, The Impossible Dream, from '74. Some rare outtakes from. Oh, okay, cool. This is $17 for Alex Harvey. Here we go. This is from '74. Trace, Rick van der Linden, Jaap van Eyck, Pierre van der Linden. So self-titled Trace, and this is $8. Oh, okay, no problem, Raji. Here's a great cover, Nuts, and this is a promo. $12 for Nuts. Afterburner, ZZ Top, $9 for Afterburner. And here is Eliminator, $14 for Eliminator. It's in better shape than the other one. I don't know. Oh, here we go with some couple of Elvis's Christmas album, $6. It's almost that time. And if you're a churchy kind of guy, How Great Thou Art is $8 on the Orange RCA. Wow, we got 30 people here still. All right. This is in really good shape. Let's Be Friends, $10 for Elvis on RCA. Here we go. This is in really good shape. Let me check the vinyl on this one. Usually these are, yeah, the vinyl's pretty good on this. So $15 for Fun in Acapulco, Elvis. Burnin' Love, $8 for Burnin' Love. This is a Pickwick, so they don't bring quite as much. But all right, All the Girls in the World Beware, Grand Funk, $14 for this number right here. I would say VG on the cover. And here is Closer to Home by Grand Funk. These are both 74s. I'm thinning out my 74s, boys. And Shining On. This does not have the 3D glasses. I've never seen one in the wild with the 3D glasses, but this is $8. Here is Aerosmith, self-titled, for $8. And here's Get Your Wings for $7, kind of a rougher copy. Golden Biscuits by Three Dog Night. That's $8. And one, $6. Three Dog Night. Here's Hard Labor, the 74, but it's got a little tear right here, so this is just $6. Joy to the World with the price sticker here, and still in the shrink for $8. All right, here's one that everybody has to have in their collection. Oh, I came across that Shining On with the 3D glasses. I'm just going to leave the glasses in there. Yeah, just leave them in there, Dave, for sure. Everybody has to have this, I think, in the, or Baker Street. Which one is it? This has got Take the Money and Run in it, though. But this is Jerry Rafferty, $9 for Jerry. Sammy Hagar. 3-lock box. Yeah, interesting. Okay, $8 for Sammy. Okay, somebody might like this. Peter Gabriel plays live. This is $16 for the Peter Gabriel fans. Nursery Crimes. It's probably a. Let me take a look at that. Yeah, it's probably a VG cover. But the vinyl looks good. VG Plus on the vinyl. I have $22 on Nursery Crimes. Here is The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway. It's got a little, somebody wrote on it up there. $21 for that. Foxtrot, $24 for Foxtrot. And the Wind and the Weathering. Wind and the Weathering, whatever. I only have $12 on this. Why is it only $12? I wonder. It's on the Atco. Let's check the vinyl real quick. Might have a few little guys on it. That's probably why. Alan Parsons Project, the APP, iRobot, $8. Here's the one that everybody needs to have in their collection, of course, Eye in the Sky. This is $12 for Alan Parsons. Bob Seger, $6 for Bob Seger. I gotta mark that down. The Silver Bullet Band, Against the Wind. Okay, Pearls Before Swine, $14. It's got some ring wear on it, ARI. Iron Horse. I don't know these guys at all. $79, $8. Freedom Suite by the Rascals, $8. My Favorite America album, of course, is from '74. George Martin produced. Such a great album. $6. You can find it for cheap all over the place. Man, it's so good. So good. Love this album so much. I have my own copy that I won't get rid of. Boston, Don't Look Back, $8. Let Them Eat Rock. This is a comp. Judas Priest, Scorpions, Grim Reaper, Autograph, and more. With a big hype sticker on it. This is $8. Nick Gilder, Gary O, Scorpions, Autograph. Let's see. Mass, Judas Priest. Yeah. So this is still in the shrink for $8. Still hanging in there, guys. Tubes, $14. Why is this $14? Did I price that out? Maybe I checked on it and that's what it was. That seems interesting. The Band, $8. Poco, this is 74. I didn't connect with it. $7. And of course, the one everybody knows, Platinum Plus, Legend by Poco. Or Paco, or whatever you say. Grassroots, Feelings, $9 for Feelings. Grand Central Station, $6. And Grand Central Station, $8. And the last one in here, Ronnie Montrose for $6. No Iron Horse are from the Midwest. Okay. Now I have, let me grab this other, so I think we're still okay. Might as well just make a go of it, right, guys? So I'm going to grab this other crate and because I think there's some better stuff in this other crate that I have. This is basically just kind of, standard fare kind of stuff. So give me a second. Okay, here we go. I think you'll probably like this stuff better. Still got 25 of you here. Might as well do it, and that way it'll be posted, and if anybody wants to come back and watch it, they can sit down for a couple hours and go through it. Okay, here we go. Twisted Sister, Love is for Suckers. $17 on Atlantic. Pretty Things, Silk Torpedo. This is a Hypnosis cover, which is really cool. If you haven't watched the Hypnosis documentary on YouTube, search it out. It's fascinating. Very cool. This is in really good shape. This is $12. I think that's a steal, actually. For what you get. Raspberries. Starting Over. $17. Frigid Pink, All Pink Inside. This is $20. Alice Cooper Goes to Hell. Cover's kind of rough, but it's only $16. Here's the Alice Cooper Show. $14 for the Alice Cooper Show. All right. Hotter Than Hell. $22 for Hotter Than Hell. $74. And this is the self-titled, their first album from '74. This is a repress, $22. This is in very good shape. Secret Treaties, a lot of people's favorites from '74. This is $27, a little bit pricier, but I guess it's got a little initials right there. But yeah, a lot of people love this. Bill K, how you doing, man? Okay. Here, maybe this is something that Vinyl Piper, I wonder if Vinyl Piper, if you have this one, Amundul 2, Hijack. This is, they're from Germany, right? This is a U.S. press on Atco, but this is kind of cool. $22 for Amundul. Yeah, let me know if you have this. I think it's probably an essential if you're a prog person, I guess. Okay, here we go. Tangerine Dream. This is a recording from Scotland from '74. It wasn't released in '74, but it. This is mint. I bought it new, but it's a Culture Factory Eastgate, and it's let's see here. Here's one of the vinyls. And there's a yellow one here. So this is $29 for this, but it's in mint. I played it once, so it's in great shape. John would probably like this. Yeah, you do have it. Awesome, Chris. That's great. Rock and Roll Animal. Everybody knows this album. Lou Reed. It's $18. Green Slade. It's got a notch up here, but it is a white label promo. Only $14 for this album. That's pretty good for a white label promo. Green Slade. Okay, here we go. Robert Fripp. Exposure, still in the shrink. $15 for Robert Fripp's Exposure. If there's any King Crimson fans. And I have Let the Power Fall for $15 too. This is still in the shrink as well. The shrink's a little bit coming back a little bit there, but yeah, you like Tangerine Dream, Roger? Yeah. Creedence, Pendulum. $9 for Creedence Pendulum. I think we're slowing down here, guys. I've got about 20 records I'll pound through, and then we'll wrap it up. Okay, this is Green River in the Shrink, $15. Let's see the VG, high VG, maybe VG plus, but I think it plays good. It's been ultrasonically cleaned. All these that I'm showing now have been ultrasonically cleaned. Bayou Country, $13. The Doors, first with the Gold Record Award thing on Elektra, $22 for this album. And this is Waiting for the Sun, $22 for that. Here's the Greatest Hits for $12. It's got a crease on it here. But yeah, $12 for Greatest Hits. And the Best of the Doors for $10 here. Okay, here's a hard rock classic from '74, Nazareth, Rampant, $14 for Nazareth. The Doors album's mono. I don't think they are. Stereo. And stereo. Yep, they're stereo. Working Man's Dead. $23 for Working Man's Dead. Yeah, I think you're right, Fluffy. Those monos are hard to come by. Here's one that I don't see very often. Old and in the Way. It's Jerry Garcia's bluegrass band. This is $26. I think it goes for quite a bit, but the cover's kind of worn on that, but that's a cool album. Okay, my Discord buddies are going to shoot me for selling this, but I just don't listen to it. This is June 1st, 1974. Kevin Ayers, John Cale, Eno, and Nico. So this is $18 if somebody wants to pick this up. The heavy ring wear, but the album itself is, brings that. So this is kind of a wild. I love John Cale. This is kind of a wild ride. Who got the last that T-Rex slider? Here's Zinc Alloy and the Hidden Riders of Tomorrow from '74. I believe I bought. This is a repress. I believe I bought that. Yeah, I bought this one new. Listened to it once. So this is $23, which I think is probably a good deal. So if somebody wants this, it's in mint shape, basically. Here is this is another '74 that was not released in '74, but recorded in '74. It's a concert, I believe, in Japan, and it's got by Cat Stevens. It's got colored vinyl, which is really cool. And that's $29. All right, Susie Quattro. Such a badass picture. Love that. This is $14. Did you have Weird Scenes Inside Gold Mines by the Doors? I don't have that. Weird Scenes Inside the Gold Mine by the Doors. I didn't have that. Is that an album? I don't recognize that. Sweet. Desolation Boulevard. This is in really good shape. It's a repress, but $22. Warren Zevon. Specialty. This is a specialty press on Asylum. $23. Fame and Fashion, David Bowie, $14. It's like a greatest hits, right? Yep. Was Susie big in the U.S.? I think so. All right, here's a cool album. Unicorn by Tyrannosaurus Rex. This is $38. It's not cheap, but it's in good shape. And Yeah, this is a cool album. Okay, here's an album that you see regularly, but you don't see it with the poster. This has the poster inside it, the Faces poster, and not as good as a Wink. $18 because it's got the poster inside. The Beach Boys, Love You. $16. It's music from the Doors LPs. If you tell me the LP and I can look and see if it's a song, is that what we're looking for? Judas Priest, British Steel. This is $34 for British Steel. Here is Screaming for Vengeance, Judas Priest, $18. Neil Young, Time Fades Away for $18. One of the greatest album covers, James Brown, Hell. This is $37. It's a double album on Polydor with his face. This is A Revolution of the Mind by James Brown, another double album on Polydor. Soul Survivors. Looks psychedelic, but it's soul. $10. I think this is from 67, I think, or 66. Here's one. I think maybe Fluffy has this one. Who was it that had this? Maybe it was Yvonne. Blackbird's Flying Start. Kind of a desirable on fantasy. This is $24. Marvin Gaye Live. $12 for Marvin Gaye Live. Canadian press. Here's one that you don't see very often. Jay Mason, Crossroads. It's a cool album. $29 for this album. Here's The Meters. Zoni Mash. This is a repress. If it was the original, it wouldn't be $25. It would be, I don't know, $70 or something like that. But it's in pristine shape. And here's another repress. Listen to My Songs. The music of City Sessions, Durando. This has what's the song that everybody knows on it? Not Get Up Off Your Butt. Didn't I? Yeah. You all know Didn't I? It's got this really cool white vinyl. And that's it, guys. Okay. I am pooped. 2 hours and 13 minutes is long enough for me. And so I'm going to go through these albums, start cleaning them and contacting you guys. And let's see what we got going on here. All right. So thank you so much for hanging out, and thank you to the guys that are picking up some records from me. It really makes it helps me out on not having my store. I don't think I'm going to do this. Well, who knows what'll come up during the week, but I've got so many records now that just give me a peek here. I lost you. I pressed my power button on the back of the computer real quick. Thankfully, I didn't lose you. Anyway, I've got so many records, and I need an outlet for them. So, yeah. Thank you, Music in the House. You're quite welcome. Thank you, Raji, and Chuck T and Chris. Yeah, it's been great. I like hanging out with you guys. Eugene Williams, I think you're new here, but you're welcome to hang out anytime you want. Chuck T, Revs. It's been great. So I'll be in touch with some of you, and you can reach out to me. Of course, it's I'll just say again, it's Marty in Oregon on Insta or Gmail, and I take PayPal, and it's Samurai Madame. I'm gonna type that in the chat real quick, but I'll contact you. When we get through that. And if you don't want me to ultrasonically clean your record, contact me and I won't touch it. But everything I'll go through this week because I remember I can't ship until I get my boxes at the end of the week. So you'll have to sit on them a little bit. And I won't. We can exchange the address and the price totals and whatever, but I won't ask you to send me money on PayPal until I actually get your box packaged and ready to go. You can do whatever you want, but I don't expect it. So I'm going to go in and have some. I think we're having breakfast for dinner. So like eggs and bacon and hash browns, and I got some ripe avocados. And so we're going to relax, watch a little afternoon football, and I'll be in touch with all of you. So thank you all, and have a wonderful week, and we will see you next time. Ciao.